What's going on, everybody? Dead Moon here from the grave / Dead TV, and tonight I'm going to be playing a little bit of Centipede on my arcade 1-up Atari 12-in-1 Deluxe cabinet. Just a little request I got from someone who left me a message. Ron Marsh, I believe, is your name. Ron, this video is for you, as well as anybody else who'd like to see Centipede being played on the arcade 1-up machine. I know that it's probably been put up before. I haven't necessarily searched it myself, but I'm sure if I did, I'd find a couple videos. But anyways, Ron, you asked for it, so I'm going to put it up. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope the sound isn't too loud on the machine. I don't think it is. I usually try to stick something over the speaker. That way you're not hearing the craziest loud sound effects over and over and over again. I don't really have much right now on hand. I did find this old question mark Mario tin block. I think had some candies in it when I got it. So I set that over the speaker just to muffle it out a little bit, because sometimes it can be kind of loud. Anyhow, I'll give you my thoughts on how it plays on this machine. Obviously you can see that the ratio is what it is. The way that they made this machine, they set it up with this type of screen, not the vertical screen, because I mean, this is the only way it would really work. Imagine trying to play like, oh, I don't know, a game that would take this aspect and playing it in a vertical screen, like Missile Command or something. That would be weird. Missile Command would be really, really thin. You know, like, it would be strange. So they could actually convert the aspect on games like Millipede and Centipede, where you can, it's good. I like it. It's fun. I know it's not the real arcade. And yeah, in the future, I'm definitely going to buy the standalone Centipede and definitely going to buy the standalone Asteroids machine. Sadly enough, those machines aren't getting enough attention. Those are the ones I usually see on the shelves and Midway Classics, because I think everybody knows why. But anyhow, I can play this machine with the utmost confidence because it's complete, in my opinion. I consider an arcade 1-up machine to be absolutely perfect, ready to play and complete, to just whatever, just go crazy on it when everything's replaced, which I didn't have to have anything replaced on this one. This one came in gorgeous shape. I love this cabinet. It's in my top 2 easily cabinets I own so far. But I consider it complete and ready to go crazy on when everything looks good, everything's well, and you got that plexiglass. You got this plexiglass. Sit your drink here. I mean, I don't. I'd be too afraid to do that. Sit your Mario question block here to muffle the sound. That's fine. It's tin. Could scratch the paint. Won't. Plexiglass. So anyways, I'll play the game and a couple rounds here and there. And after I'm done, I'll go ahead and give my thoughts on how I feel about the way the game plays with the ball and all that. But here we go. Wow. I'm being super quiet. I was just really trying to concentrate. I got all serious mode. I leaned back a little bit when the arcade loosened up. Getting way too serious. Whew. My girlfriend plays this and she hates doing that. She gets scared whenever I tell her, move up on him, you know? Move up on him a little bit. You can bunch him up real quick like that. And she hates it. Scares her. Loves the game. Don't get me wrong. But that scares her. I think it's funny. Ooh, scared me. I usually rest my palm on the fire button. I have my thumb on it right now. I do not know why. I think it's because I'm wearing this hoodie that has pre-cut thumb holes. I didn't do it to be cool. It literally came with pre-cut thumb holes. Oh shit! It's a Mass Effect hoodie. It's really cool. Oh shit. I wanted to get him. Take that. Mother. I'm gonna rest my palm on it. I usually just put my palm on the A button, and you can just stand here really, really relaxed without having to stress your fingers. Oh, jeez. I was so zoned in there, I didn't even notice him. Oh my lord. I'm way better than this. He almost got me again. I'm kind of also playing at a weird angle, shooting this video. I always have my phone propped up to a side of me, so, God, I knew it. Oh wow. This is an okay run, I guess, for not playing it for a couple weeks or whatever, but, jeez. The ball's all sensitive when you go to put your initials in. It was my second highest score with messed up initials. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm usually standing more in front of the machine when I play the videos. I'm kind of off the side. I'm kind of in front of them, not trying to put my arm in the way of the camera completely, so I'm off to the side. But playing Millipede and Centipede, the A buttons, fire, it's so comfortable just to sit your palm on it. You can literally rest your fingers around the edge of the cabinet. And the ball, I mean, using your palm, you can do that. I do it sometimes. I switch. Sometimes I use my palm. And I just feel like I'm getting more accuracy with this ball with these three fingers. Just like a little pyramid or a triangle I make here. And I just can get more intricate moves. This will give me a little bit more speed with my palm. A little bit more speed. But you know, sometimes I use my palm to get the speed and then use these fingers to get more of a lined up shot. The trackball, I like it. I mean, I honestly don't... what can I say bad about it? I mean, it's not an arcade, you know, perfect trackball, right? I mean, but it gets a spin. You know, it spins for a decent amount. So I'm happy with this. It's sensitive enough. It varies upon the game. It's really sensitive on Missile Command, which makes sense. So if you're going to play Missile Command on this machine, this ball is just like, it's great. As far as Centipede and Millipede go, I mean, it's really, really good. I don't think that it's too far off from the arcade ball. Some people may cry foul about that. But I mean, other than just, you know, it being a little more grittier, you know, not as much, I don't know what's underneath there that makes that work. I'm no arcade expert here. But maybe one day I'll take it off and look at it myself. But it feels good. That's what I'm trying to say. It feels like a pull ball. But we'll go another round. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, but if I go, see if I spin it like that, he doesn't really spin as fast. But let me try that again when there's no shit coming. Pardon my French. So if I'm trying to get intricate and use my fingers, that's really accurate. Now, in order, you know, unlike the arcade where if you spun it like that, you'd go flying. It won't necessarily do that. If you'd like to move that fast, you're going to have to use your palm. You know, if you do like a steady swipe, using my palm, I don't have the accuracy when I do it with my palm. If you use like a steady, see how much more that moves. it moves faster if you do like a steady back to forth full swipe rather than a spin. It doesn't really respond to the spins like that. But it doesn't need to. You don't need to move much on this screen. You just go left and right and a little up and down, and you can cover it really quickly with just these 3 fingers I'm using. Ooh! I went up into him. Yeah. Now I have this arcade up on a riser, and I usually use a stool that I got my camera on to sit on to play. I have found sitting down playing these, it's more comfortable to me. Maybe I'm just used to, shit, I knew it was going to happen. Maybe I'm just used to sitting down to game, over the years, since, you don't really go to too many arcades anymore. We have a decent one in town that I go to sometimes. I did a video for it, so go to my channel, or you're on my channel already, duh, just check it out. But, I guess I meant, like, flip through my channel. If you want to. So, I guess that's pretty much it. I had a really bad showing for it. I guess I could play one more round. I don't know how much better I'm going to do right now. I need practice. I'll do another round. Just let me look at the time. I cannot see how long I've been doing this. Okay, let me see. Alright, you know what? We'll go one more round. One thing I wanted to point out too is the screen looks really washed out on the angle. I don't know what's up with that, but on my phone, the screen looks really, really bad. Like, because I have Galaga running over here, and it looks better, but for some reason, I don't know. I have no idea why, because it looks great from where I'm standing. Guess I should have mentioned that earlier. I kind of hate that, because I forget to mention something like that earlier, and I don't edit these. I will, maybe eventually in the future. But these are just shot for fun, I like to interact with whatever audience or little community that I do have on YouTube, so the video was requested, so I said I'd make it. I'm not going to have a fancy explosion open up my channel or anything, or some crazy weird dubstep blasting in your face to introduce you to me. I'm just a dude that buys shit and wants to share it with people and give people some information, Maybe someone wants to buy one. Someone wants to see, hey, is it worth my money? How do you feel about it? So on and so forth. I mean, I go to YouTube when I'm looking, hey, I might pick this game up. I'm not really going to take anybody's really, final word but my own, obviously. But I like to hear what people have to say. Especially when somebody says something's bad, I want to hear something good about it, like, well, can you tell me something good about it? Is there something I'm missing? Is there something people are missing in general? I think there's a lot people are missing about Arcade 1-Up and what it really is and what it really, you know, who it's really for. I don't really even like to say that. That's kind of stupid. I've seen videos where they're like, who is this for? It's for somebody that wants an old arcade machine that they think is fun and they want to play a lot. That's who it's for. Someone who doesn't want to drop, you know, $1,500, $2,000, sometimes even $3,000 on an arcade machine that they liked when they were growing up or always wish they could have. You can get this for $300, and you know, you can call it what you want to call it. Some people, I've heard people say it's a toy. It's like, well, I mean, isn't pretty much an arcade machine and a video game system a toy anyways? I get it. You're creating this category for it as like it's not a professional thing. I mean, is a PS4 or an Xbox One a professional thing? Because that's just a dumbed down PC, right? So no one's getting on the internet saying that PlayStation 4s or Xbox Ones or Nintendo Switches are toys, unless of course you're just like hardcore PC person, then you might call it a toy. But I think you get the idea. My final thoughts: I love the machine, the gameplay is great. I could do better, obviously I need some practice. You can tell me I suck, I'm okay with that. Like I said, I'm better at Millipede, but I don't know why, just more variables, I suppose. But love the cabinet, love the artwork on the cabinet. It's a mix of the Centipede and Asteroids artwork. Yeah, this is in my top 2. I love it. I think the trackball is responsive enough. I think you're going to have a good time when you play it. It is going to take you back to like you're playing the arcade, in the arcade back in the day like you used to when you were younger. It may not be, you know, a spitting image of it, but it does a pretty damn good job, and I love it, and I wouldn't take a dime back from buying it. Arcade 1-Up, you can keep it, plus tax. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, the gameplay looked all washed out. I don't know why on the recording, because the monitor looks great in person, so hopefully it isn't too terrible. But like, follow, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, bdeadmoon, letter B followed by the word deadmoon. That's going to be it. I'm out of here, guys, and as always, take care.